Hello everybody, I missed you guys. Now I'm back with a new video. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all safe. So now I want to do a reading on how we will all be affected collectively by, I'm gonna say the Rona. Because if I say the word, they're gonna demonetize my video, so I'll just do it like this. Alright, so let's see the first question. Collectively, us as a humanity, how will we be affected on a longer term? Because the short terms we can see, but on a longer term, I want to see how will we cope with this and what can we expect for the longer term. All right. The Knight of Pentacles, this is us. The Page of Cups, the Sun. It will be okay. You will clear out. I see the Sun here. Openness. No, I think we'll be okay. I don't think that it will have a dramatic effect on the longer term. On the short term, yeah. This year we are pretty much affected by it. But on a longer term, I think that will be okay. Also financially, I see that we'll recover. The economy is everywhere. It's, in a way, it's a new beginning, the Page of Wands. We have to adapt. We'll have to adapt to new situations, make changes. We're going to learn from this. Discover new ways of doing things. I see more like an open door, like an open road for us. It does come with a cost. The Ten of Wands. It will weigh heavy on us, at least at the beginning. Let me put two more cards just to make sure of something. Okay. Shorter term, yeah. Longer term, yeah. Yeah, so this is more the energy of what we're going through right now. It's very hard with the quarantine, with people losing their jobs, losing their businesses. There's a lot of fear going on right now with the Moon card. So this is for the present moment, what we're dealing with, and this is for the future. There will be adjustments made financially. So financially, I think we're gonna be okay overall. Financially, humanity will recover when it comes to the economy and businesses. It will be like a new start, refresh. So yeah, it's this year. For this year, 2020 is gonna be more difficult for us. We're dealing with a lot of unknown, with a lot of fear. I see responsibility here. It's heavy for us. We have to do it. So this year, yes, it's going to affect us more. But on a longer term, like a year from now, 2 years, 3 years from now, it's gonna be okay. There's not gonna be like a major disruption for the future. We will adapt and we will incorporate new ways of doing things. Let me do one reading now for this year. What can we expect for this year? What are the energies? So on a longer term, we'll be safe, we'll be okay. It's actually, it's been kind of like a difficulty that we're going through, but that will help us in the future on how to deal with certain things. Now let's see for the present moment and for this year, 2020, what's the energy when it comes to the Rona. Okay. Okay, we have to come together. I see this Four of Wands as collaboration amongst countries, justice. Could be some sort of a karmic collective karma in a sense. Justice, sometimes I see it as karma. It's hard. It's gonna be hard. Yes, this year is gonna be harder to deal with it mentally, financially, but it's like we got this. There is loss for sure, loss of life, loss of businesses. I see here could be like the state of mind of people, depression, or people have to take care when it comes to mental problems, because this will trigger certain things. It will put certain people in great difficulty mentally. Probably, you know, some people do not do well with isolation, with staying away from other people. So for the extroverts, it's gonna be more difficult, and also for people who are more sensitive. And I see here this Five of Pentacles, loss of money. A lot of people will lose their businesses, their jobs. But somehow they'll find solutions. Like people coming together. And this is like staying strong, the energy of staying strong, withstanding. So we will be good in the end, but it's gonna take a lot of effort, also mental effort. And let me see, do some more cards. Choices. We're at a crossroads. Certain people will have to change completely what they do. They find themselves at a crossroads, weighing things, decisions. So it also depends individually on the choices that are made. And let me see one for the collective. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing choice here. It's not set. It's like it depends on the choices that we make. Something is possible. There's a lot of potential here, power and potential. but it also depends on what we do, what we choose. So I am kind of like, see here, free will, it's still there for how people act. I see possibility and choices. Kind of like a test that we have to go through, and depending on what we choose, this is what we're going to manifest later. Come on, setting the ground for something later to be manifested. Yeah, so definitely this year is gonna be harder, especially for some people. But on the longer term, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna recover from this. Let me see. Let's do one last spread. Like an advice for all of us in regards to this whole situation that we're all going through. Okay. Again, the choices, the difficulty. This is us, the death. I see a lot of like open roads, decisions. The moon. Okay. So again, the death card, also when I made the prediction for 2020, I got a lot of this. Death card, the transformation. It could also mean like little death, like people dying. But I see it also as a transformation, a collective transformation. And it still depends on us how we choose to act, what we choose to believe. I can still see a struggle here with this Five of Swords. People's egotism, selfishness. It's still an issue. We have to learn to see past our own self-interest. I see also a lot of fear with the Moon card. So this fear energy, some people don't feel it as much. They're not as afraid. They're not as how to say, sensitive to this. But there are certain people that are very sensitive to fear. So you gotta make sure that if you find yourself in this place where you're anxious or you're afraid, you have to take care of yourself mentally. Maybe stay away from news. I mean, of course, follow doctors' advice, follow the specialists and the scientists, but also you don't need to watch every news. You don't need to reinforce this fear and this anxiety. So take care of yourselves mentally, emotionally, if you feel like you're too sensitive to that. We will overcome. We're strong enough collectively. But it comes down to individual choices. And there are still a lot of people that are just too blinded by their own pettiness and selfishness. So we'll also deal with that. But maybe it's also the choice on how we act with these people, how we react to them. Maybe we can be a bit more kinder. I know that is hard. Like when you see all those lunatics with conspiracy theories and with, oh God, you just want to say that they're stupid, they're idiots, but maybe we have to be more compassionate also when we're faced with this, and realize just it comes from ignorance, and we don't have to respond with anger. And because if we do, we're not helping them to see anything, we're just reinforcing their beliefs, and we're just making them go into defensive mode. So yeah, it's like we should take the higher ground to better assess things from a higher perspective before we act or we react. Yeah, so I'm kind of feeling that we're this year, especially, there's something about 2020. This year is very tense. It's extremely tense. It is a year of crossroads, choices, individually as well as collectively. And what we choose, this is what will manifest in the future, what we'll choose now. It's a year for big transformation, big changes. But also I see like a hope in the future, expansion. I'm feeling like there's gonna be something positive. There's a potential for something really good and positive in the future, but it depends on us, on how we deal with the situation and how we choose to act. Okay, so it's with the Rona, we're going to get better, but this year it's gonna be tense. 2020 for some reason is just, it's going to be a year for transformation, challenges, loss. It's difficult. I feel like it's a crossroad point in time. But beyond this, I'm feeling like it will get better. Financially, that's not going to be a big deal. We're going to recover. The bad part is of course the loss of life. But you know, we also have maybe something to learn collectively about death, because there's so much fear around it. But this is maybe a topic for another time. So this is it. This is the video so far. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. So thank you guys again. Thank you for your support, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.